Hi, welcome to an unboxing video. Super excited for this. I was not planning on buying this pen, but found out about it. It was advertised in an email. I looked at it, the price was right, and I pulled the trigger. So rather than keep you in suspense, let's go ahead and open it. I literally just took it out of the mailing envelope. I obviously haven't done anything else with it yet. Also, apologies if in the background you can hear a child screaming. My neighbors are outside with their young daughter and playing, so they seem to be having a very good time. But anyhow, if that picks up, that's what it is. There's nobody in my house screaming, being tortured, or anything like that. Okay. Actually, hang on one second while I adjust the light, because I might be able to get a little bit better lighting on this. Okay. I think that's a little bit better. So I bought this from Trufe. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. In South Carolina, Greenville, South Carolina. I bought a few pens from them, and they've been great to work with. I used to have an ink box subscription with them also, and I had canceled that because I kind of ran out of space for ink samples, but I had a good experience with that also. So anyhow, this is a I don't know if you can see it on there or not. Nagasawa. Does it? I can't see if it says anything else above Nagasawa or not. I can't make it out. And I already have my glasses on, so oh, it says since, and I can't tell what year. But anyhow, this is a Nagasawa, which is, I think, essentially not essentially, but they partner with Sailor, so it's essentially a Sailor pen. At least it has a Sailor nib on it, but it looks very much like a Sailor also. I don't really know anything about Nagasawa other than it seems that they partner with companies, probably mostly Sailor, I think. I don't know. I'm going to have to look into this a little bit more. Anyhow, they had two pens that I was interested in. And one, when I went to put it in my car, it was already sold out in the nib size that I wanted. So I was like, well, let me move on to number two. Number two was still available, so I got it. This is, it didn't even, I hope it's right, because this little box doesn't say anything. There's no stickers on here or anything. And this doesn't have anything on it. So, okay, so this is, oh, it's so pretty. Yeah, okay. This model is called the Nagasawa, let me make sure I get it right, Original Standard Rokko fountain pen. And this colorway is called Island Sky. So it's like a light blue, and that should not surprise anybody that I selected something blue. This is, I think, about the same size as a Pro Gear Slim. I have a Pro Gear Slim over here that we'll take a look at in a second, but it's kind of, I don't know, it looks like the camera might be picking it up, and it's sort of looking kind of periwinkle-ish, but it's more of a light blue, even against this light blue matte that I have. It's a cool color. It's pretty interesting. All right, let's see what else is in the box here, if anything. Yep. Okay, so Sailor pen cartridges, and then little paperwork from Nagasawa that, of course, is in Japanese, and I can't read it. But this is a cartridge converter pen, so this is the instructions on that. I don't know if it has anything else. But let's go ahead and put this off to the side. And, oh, those two, I don't need them. Open it up and take a look. This time I got a fine nib on the pen. My other sailors, 3 of them are extra fine and 1 is a medium fine. But I've wanted a fine nib, and I was kind of waiting for my next sailor to buy a fine, and here this is. So, okay. So the top here is like a little ink bottle of reminiscent of the Nagasawa ink. Also, I'm pretty sure this is also Kobe, Kobe brand. I think it's all the same. I hope I'm not getting this all wrong, but I'm pretty sure that that's the case. So that's what the finial is, a little ink bottle. The nib is, looks like a 3-tiered, I mean, it's a solid piece, but looks like there's like 3 layers here. I have other sailors here to compare things to, so I'm just gonna go ahead and bring them over. But anyhow, along here, along the band, it says Nagasawa, and I can't see what this says. I'll have to blow it up quite a bit. Wonder if I can zoom in on it and see. Something style, I don't know. But whoops. Sorry, I'm trying to get my zoom back. Anyhow, this end of it is plain flat. So it's, in comparison with my other sailors here, this is a Pro Gear Slim. It's a Pro Gear Slim. I'm kind of getting a spoiler because I'm going to do a spoiler, or I mean a sailor video here pretty soon. But so this pen is this basically the same size as these. This is a regular Sailor Pro Gear. So it's essentially the same size as the Pro Gear Slims. Okay, let's get these others out of the way. But yeah, the clip on these ones is the same as what's on here. So yes, as I said, I got a fine nib, and there it is. It's a cute, small little nib. And I think it just says Sailor on it. Oh, now my cat's playing with a toy too. So gosh, there's all kinds of background noise going on here. This is a 14 karat. And as I said, I got a fine, and there is a little F stamped in the side here. And cartridge converter, as we already know, we saw the Sailor cartridges that came with it, and here's the converter. I have a little sample of, actually, is this Sailor? I think it's Sailor. Yeah, Sailor Blue Black ink that I'll put in here to give it a sample run to see how it writes. But yeah, I really like it. It's really pretty. It's not sparkly, I don't think. Like I don't see really any shimmer in it. But it's not flat. I don't know, it's kind of hard to describe. Maybe there's a little dull shimmer. I don't know. I need like a flashlight to to look and see. But we'll look more into it later as I use it more. But anyhow, it's very pretty. I got it, like I said, from Trufe, and they are a great place to buy from. I can highly recommend them. Here's an old Hobonichi that I've been doing some writing tests in, so we'll just go ahead and use this. put a little bit of ink in here. I'll actually like put some in. I should rinse it out first, I know, but I'm too excited, so we'll just go ahead and I don't know why I put this whole thing back together. I also probably am really being brave doing this fill on camera because I am a mess when it comes to filling pens, but whatever, we'll give it our best. Hope for the best, and there's not a whole lot of ink in here, so I'm probably going to be making a big mess anyhow. Oh yeah, but I got some in there, so that's good. I have, actually, let me just go ahead and close this up before I worry about anything else, because I will spill it and then I will be sad. Okay, I was doing some ink yesterday, so I got a little napkin right here that I can use to clean this off with. And let's see, I think that's good. We'll give it a shot. Okay, let's go ahead and write with it. Again, this is a fine nib, so got the typical sailor feedback, writes very, very nicely. There were several versions of these pens that were just released. And again, I don't know much about the Nagasawa partnership. But I tried to see like what the difference in the models was, and I could not find any. So I don't know if it's just different names or yeah, I don't know. But anyhow, this is a fine nib, 14 karat. It writes very nicely. Like very nicely. Like, wow, this is nice. Get a little bit of line variation there. Let me pull you in to be able to see a little bit. Let's see if I can. Not much. I mean, it's a pretty stiff nib as expected. But it's very nice to write with. Typical sailor nib feedback and sound on paper. Whoops. I had just yesterday, actually, the reason I had my other sailors out was because I was looking at the differences in the nibs and how they all wrote, considering I had 3 extra fines, one of which is a 14 karat and 2 are 21 karat. And then the medium fine, which is completely different, but also a 14 karat. And while that's not the purpose of this video, I might as well, since I'm talking about it, those writing examples are here. So I, yeah, just kind of was checking it out. This is the medium fine, and these are extra fines. And down here I did, it's my name, I'm Heather. just writing my name and seeing how well it fit in the blocks depending on what size nib I was using. So yeah, that's pretty good. But again, back to the purpose of this new pen day video. This is a Nagasawa Rokko, I don't know, Rokko, Island Sky colorway. As I mentioned, there was another one that I liked that was a similar color, but I think a little bit darker. And I can't remember what the name of that one was. But anyhow, this is a nice, I really call it, Island Sky, sky blue. Perfect. And it writes like a dream. This is just very, very nice. Makes me think next time I buy a Sailor, I'll get another fine nib. I do like the extra fine. I love the extra fine. But they can be a little finicky on different papers and so forth. But this is very, very nice. Super smooth, but still has that Sailor feel to it. Again, people describe it as like writing how it feels to write with a sharp pencil. And I think that's probably pretty adequate or accurate description. Also adequate, but accurate. But anyhow, yeah, this is great. I'm super happy with it. And, I'm going to write up here that this is a Sailor blue-black ink. Because I go through and make all these notes when I get a new pen, and then I never document which ink I used. And I'll be like, oh, that was a nice color. And then no idea what it was. I just did this with Pelicans. No idea what ink is in any of these. But anyhow, well, thank you very much for watching this quick new pen day. And hopefully you're all doing well. And it's Friday here for me, so beginning my weekend. And I hope you have a nice weekend also. Take care.